Teresa James from Paradise, California. And this morning I'm fixing for you a Philly green eggs and ham breakfast casserole. And in my man pan, I have here 1 cup of diced yellow onion, 1 clove of minced garlic, and a stick of butter. That's a 1/2 cup. And this is getting hot, and I'm going to add to this my thawed 2 pounds, not quite 2 pounds, 1 pound 14 ounces I think the bag says, of hash brown potatoes. And we are just going to put those in there and brown them up for our crust for our Philly casserole. While my hash browns are browning with those onions and garlic, and they smell so good, I am dicing up for you a pound of cooked ham. Now I like the bone-in ham. That's the bone left there. I'm just finishing up, dicing up this cooked ham for the green eggs and ham casserole. You can do ham that is in a steak. You can do a canned ham. You can get your ham any way you want. I like this bone-in ham. It just has such a delicious fresh flavor, like you just took it out of the oven and carved it up. Oh, it's delicious. Hash browns are just about ready, so I've got to get together for you my egg mixture. Okay, so into my mixer, my wonderful purple mixer, is going my 8 ounces of Philadelphia cream cheese. And we are going to whip that around. That's at room temperature so that it's really nice and soft, with a 1/4 cup of buttermilk. Into that mixture, we are going to incorporate a dozen eggs. We're just doing slowly. I'm not real good at this. I always like to say 2 at a time, but then I end up getting 3 or 4 at a time. I did another breakfast casserole early on when I referenced this casserole and said, hey, that's everybody's favorite. Why not do the green eggs and ham casserole? So I named it Philly Green Eggs and Ham Breakfast Casserole. It is going to be so delicious. Already you can smell those hash browns and garlic and butter that's cooked together. Oh, just scrumptious. This breakfast casserole is great when you have overnight guests or if you're going to a church social or a family brunch. It's just incredible. Okay, let's up the speed here a little bit. Get those eggs mixing around. This Philadelphia cream cheese is going to make those eggs so light and fluffy. You just put eggs, they'll cook in your layer like a quiche. But there's something about the Philly that just makes them puff right up and make them so delicious. Okay, those are whipped together. And I'm going to season those with a little bit of salt. A little bit of black pepper. Gotta have the spices of life. We are going to take that off of the mixer, and into that we are going to add a pound of frozen spinach that has been thawed and really had the moisture squeezed out of it. You don't want that moisture left in there, or else your eggs are going to be soggy. Okay, I've got my spoon here, and we're just going to mix that around. Now, this is what makes the green eggs. One time I tried to do this, and I got a little food coloring because I thought it would be fun. It wasn't fun. It wasn't very appetizing. Trust me, your eggs are going to be green enough with just the spinach in them. Alright, we've got that all together. It's already time to assemble our casserole. Okay, in my casserole dish, this is 9 by 13, I have my hash browns. They're still toasty warm, but they're all brown and delicious with those onions and garlic. And over the top of that, I'm going to spread my 2 cups of diced cooked ham. Oh, this is just so delicious. I like to call them kind of a meal in a dish because you got your veggies, you got your protein, you got your carbs, you got everything in one dish, and it is oh so delicious. over the top of our ham and hash browns, we're going to put that cream cheese, egg, and spinach mixture. Now season that with some salt and pepper, and that's just going right over the top. Oh man. There's your green eggs. Everybody always says, where do you get green eggs? Well, you just add a little spinach. You got some green eggs. So let's smear that all around there so it's evenly covered. Sorry if I'm getting out of the camera here. Oh, this looks so good already, but we're going to add even more goodness to it. So make sure we get it all there. Okay, that is delicious. Now over the top of that, we are going to sprinkle 2 kinds of cheeses. We're going to sprinkle some Monterey Jack. I've got a cup here, and I'm going to sprinkle about half the cup over the top. Get a little bit on every bit. And then half a cup of sharp cheddar. Lots of cheese. That's good stuff. We are going to put this in a preheated 375 degree oven for about 30 minutes. And when that is all incorporated and not too jiggly, we're going to take it out and we're going to put the rest of our cheese on top, put it back in and melt it. Okay, our green eggs and ham casserole is out of the oven. Look at that. Is that not the most gorgeous thing you've ever seen? Those eggs have puffed up. That cheese, that green in the eggs, it's just incredible. We're just going to add a little more, that last bit of our cheese to the top. Now you don't really have to do this, but I just like to do it. Stick it back in the oven, just till that cheese is melted. So we have green eggs and ham, Philly IM, breakfast casserole. It is just looking so delicious. And I'm going to try a little for you now with my hot cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. You don't know what you got here until you taste it. It is hash browns, ham, eggs, cheese, spinach. It's a meal in a dish, and it's oh so delicious. Your family, your guests, your church people, whoever you take it this to for a brunch or whatever, breakfast, brunch, it's awesome. I'm going to be eating this probably every meal for the next couple of days, but oh, I can't wait. It's so good. Oh, flavors are incredible. I hope you try this real soon. Let me tell you, this is good cooking. Bye-bye from Paradise, California.